This is Isaiah chapter 6, verses 1 through 8. In the year that King Uzziah died, he saw the Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory.
Make me clean inside.
Take this heart.
Remake design.
No
shadow left to
I
hide.
heard the voice call through the flame.
Whom shall I sing?
Whom shall I send? Who will proclaim? I whisper through the smoke and pain.
Here am I.
Here am I.
Send me again. I saw the throne high, lifted in light. Seraphim circling, burning in flight. Their cry shook the temple, the thresholds quake. Holy in waves like a storm on the lake. I fell on my face, I'm undone. I'm unworthy, sin on my tongue. This world so dirty. Psalm 51:10 created me clean. Renew a right spirit, wash every seam. Then one flew with a cold, blazing bright. Pressed to my lips in the terror of night. Your guilt is removed, your sin is atoned. The flame became mercy, judgment postponed. With holy fire, make me clean inside.
Take this heart.
Remake design. No shadow left to
I
hide.
heard the voice call through the flame.
Whom shall I slay?
Whom shall I send? Who will proclaim? I whisper through the smoke and pain.
Here am I.
Here am I.
Send me again. Then I heard his voice like thunder and wind. Who will go? He's still asking again. Not just to prophets with scrolls in hand, but to broken hearts in a fractured land. Hebrews 12:29. Our God is a fire, consuming the trust, refining desire. This ain't religion with polished tongue. It's cold to the lips, conviction grown. He calls the flawed, the fearful, the torn. Turns ashes to prophets where callings are born. No crown without flame, no message without pain, no mission without cleansing rain.
Touch my lips.
With holy fire, make me clean inside.
Take this heart.
Remake desire.
No
shadow left to
I
hide.
heard the voice call through the flame.
Whom shall I send?
Whom shall I send? Who will proclaim? I whisper through the smoke and pain.
Here am I.
Here am I.
Send me again. Then said I, here am I, send me.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 18 through 22. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is not the health of the daughter of my people recovered?
My heart is crushed. I can't hold these tears. The night cries out with 1,000 fears. Is there no balm, no healing left? A nation bleeding from its own neglect.
I walk these streets with the prophet's sake, a world asleep while the levees break. Jeremiah's cry still cuts through years. Is there no balm left to wipe these tears?
Luke 19, he wept for the city's fall. Stone walls don't matter when the soul hears the call. I feel that lament when the news feeds run, when justice is sold and truth weighs a ton. No platform can carry this broken sound. I'm pleading like prophets, return to holy ground.
My heart is crushed. I can't hold these tears. The night cries out with 1,000 fears. Is there no balm, no healing left? A nation bleeding from its own neglect.
Lamentations 3:19, the wormwood, the gall. I recall the sorrow, but I won't let it fall. Because his mercies are new every dawn. Great is his faithfulness when strength is gone. Romans 9. Paul grieves for his kin. I feel the same fire for a world soaked in sin. I'm not above them, I'm broken inside. For every lost heart where the truth's been denied. Hope flickers slow, but it won't die. Because mercy still whispers through the prophet's cry.
My heart is crushed, I can't hold these tears. The night cries out with 1,000 fears. Is there no balm, no healing left? A nation bleeding from its own neglect.
Return. Return.
A mercy stands.
Look around, the streets feel like graves. Dreams dried out, hope cracked and silent. It's the same valley Ezekiel saw. And the question still stands, can these bones live? I'm standing in a valley where the bones don't speak. Desert winds whisper through a faith grown weak. I hear the call from the throne above. Prophesy, breathe, speak life, speak love. The spirit carried me, set me down in decay. A field of shattered echoes where dreams lost their way. Bones scattered dry, no sign of skin, no heartbeat left, no hope within. God said, son of man, can these bones revive? I said, only you know if they'll survive. He said, prophesy my word to the dust. Watch the hopeless rise, watch decay lose its crust. I spoke, and the ground began to quake. Rattles like thunder, the dead couldn't fake. Bone to bone, sinew and skin, but no breath yet. The wars just begin.
Breathe on these bones, oh, another king. Call to the breath, let the spirit sing. What was lost will rise again. When heaven breathes where death has been.
He said, call the four winds, breathe into their frame. I spoke with fire, not just a name. John 11:25, he's the life and the way. Joel 2 says the spirit will pour in our day. Romans 8:11, the same power that raised will quicken dry bones if his name is praised. The breath came, rushing like a storm through the night. Eyes flew open in resurrection light. They stood, an army forged from despair, revived by a voice that refused to compare. No politician, no trend, no throne, just God speaking life through broken bones.
I'm standing in a valley where the bones don't speak. Desert winds whisper through a faith grown weak. I hear the call from the throne above. Prophesy, breathe, speak life, speak love. Breathe on these bones, oh, another king. Call to the breath, let the spirit sing. What was lost will rise again. When heaven breathes where death has been. Breathe on these bones, oh, another king. Call to the breath, let the spirit sing. What was lost will rise again. When heaven breathes where death has been.
Daniel, chapter 3, verses 16 through 18. The furnace burned hotter than it ever had before. Crowds gathered, kings commanded, but 3 refused to bow. We won't bow to your golden flame, even if the fire calls our name. The furnace roars, but the king still near. Faith stands tall when the world breathes fear. Yeah, Babylon Babylon builds idols with shimmering lies, demands every knee fall when pride flies. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego stood. Even if you don't, we know our God's good. Acts 5:29, we obey God, not men. The truth ignited lions back then. Fire blazing, coaches test, but holy conviction burns through the flesh. No compromise, even if it costs breath. Better faithful and flame than living in death. Yeah,
we won't bow to your golden flame, even if the fire calls our name. The furnace roars, but the King's still near. Faith stands tall when the world breathes fear.
Yeah, another king, another law, another trap laid. Daniel kept praying when the lion's jaw stayed. Revelation 14, the saints endure, their loyalty sealed, their worship pure. Babylon's heat can't scorch what's divine. The fourth man walks in the fire every time. No crown from man, no seat from their throne. I've got allegiance carved in stone, faith that refuses to bend or fold, like prophets and martyrs in stories told.
We won't bow to your golden flame, even if the fire calls our name. The furnace roars, but the King's still near. Faith stands tall when the world breathes fear.
Ezekiel chapter 33 verses 1 through 11. The city sleeps while shadows gather at the wall. Some pretend not to hear, but the watchman, he can't stay silent.
Cry in the night, watchmen don't sleep. Trumpet to the wind where the secrets creep. If the blood runs cold and no one replies, who will answer the watchman's cry?
He stood on the wall when the darkness crept, horns in his hand while the whole world slept. God said if danger comes in, you don't blow. The blood's on your hands when the rivers overflow. Ezekiel heard and the way took root. Warning's not hatred, it's love and pursuit. Sound the alarm, even if they mock. Better scarred on the wall and silent on the block. Some laugh now, but the flood runs past.
Cry in the night, watchmen don't sleep. Trumpet to the wind where the secrets creep. If the blood runs cold and no one replies, who will answer the watchman's cry?
Matthew 24. Keep watch through the night. You don't know the hour when the thief takes flight. Paul said in Acts, I'm innocent of blood. I spoke every word through fire and flood. This cultureless comfort hates the sound of prophet shouting while idols surround. I'm not here to soothe, I'm here to awaken, to shake what's numb and stir what's shaking. When the trumpet blows, no time to stall. The warning's love before the fall.
Cry in the night, watchmen don't sleep. Trumpet to the wind where the secrets creep. If the blood runs cold and no one replies, who will answer the watchman's cry?
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 13. The wells looked full, but they held no water. The people drank and stayed thirsty. They built their own cisterns, and they cracked.
I keep running to the wells that leave me dry. Come to the water that never will die. Empty hands, broken glass in the stream. Living water flows from a love unseen.
Two evils. They turned from the fountain of life and dug their own wells with trembling strife.
cracked cisterns leaking every dream. False hopes dripping down like a poison stream. They trade rivers for puddles, glory for grime. God calls it betrayal, dressed up in time. Thirst burns slow when the soul's on drought. Jeremiah cried, you shut living water out.
I keep running to the wells that leave me dry. Come to the water that never will die. Empty hands, broken glass in the stream. Living water flows from a love unseen.
Yeah. John 4:13, drink this, you'll thirst again. But his water breaks chains within. Revelation 22, let the thirsty come. No ticket, no price, no kingdom sum. Modern systems got new names now. Fame, lust, greed, that's the vow. But the cracks don't hold, the wells collapse. While living water still maps their laps. I've been to both sides, I know the sting. The world gives puddles, but he gives springs.
I keep running to the wells that leave me dry. Come to the water that never will die. Empty hands, broken glass in the stream. Living water flows from a love unseen. Together rising.
The fountain calls.
Come and
Jeremiah chapter 18 verses 1 through 6. The wheel never stopped spinning. The vessel cracked, folded, fell apart in the potter's hands, but he didn't discard it. He leaned in closer. The water soaked the clay again, and he began to reshape.
mold me, shape me, in the potter's hands, break me gently, till I understand. Every crack, every flaw, every hidden place becomes a vessel of mercy remade by grace. Breathe on the dust, let the wheel turn slow. Press through the pain till your pattern shows.
He pulled me to the house where silence spoke loud, where clay met eternity without a crowd. The wheel turned steady like time under sky. Hands wet with mercy, truth in his eye. The vessel collapsed, not once but twice. Every broken contour revealing the price. Jeremiah watched as the potter stayed, didn't toss it aside, didn't walk away. He pressed his thumbs into the softened frame, shaping what was ruined, calling it by name. My story set spinning on the same wheel. Flaws on display that time couldn't heal, but he didn't flinch, didn't curse my form. He whispered redemption into every storm.
Mold me, shape me, in the potter's hands, break me gently, till I understand. Every crack, every flaw, every hidden place becomes a vessel of mercy remade by grace. Breathe on the dust, let the wheel turn slow. Press through the pain till your pattern.
Isaiah 64:8, you're the potter, I'm clay. I've tried to shape myself in my own way. I've cracked under pressure, chipped in the fight, tried to fix myself in the dead of night. Romans 9 speaks, can the clay demand? Why shape me like this from the potter's hand? I fought the mold, I feared the flame, forgot that your fingerprints wrote my name. I argue with grace like I knew best, but every broken line was part of the test. Your wheel spins patient, your water runs deep. You sculpt in silence while the world's asleep. Surrender's not weakness, it's a soul made still. Letting the maker break, then rebuild.
Mold me, shape me, in the potter's hands, break me gently, till I understand. Every crack, every flaw, every hidden place becomes a vessel of mercy remade by grace. Breathe on the dust, let the wheel turn slow. Press through the pain till your pattern shows. Hold me together in your holy plan. I'm clay becoming in the potter's hand.
Seen people shatter and walk away, thinking broken means worthless, too far to stay. But the potter's house ain't a gallery floor, it's a workshop of grace with an open door. Every scar becomes a line he traces, every failure turns into sacred spaces. He remakes addicts, cynics to torn, breathing life where shame was born. If the world called you cracked, he calls you clay. Not a lost cause, but work underway. The same hands that carve galaxies bright are steady on your heart through the night. This is where surrender becomes a song, where fragments find where they belong.
Mold me, shape me in the potter's hands, break me gently till I understand. Every crack, every flaw, every hidden place becomes a vessel of mercy remade by grace. Breathe on the dust, let the wheel turn slow. Press through the pain till your patterns show. Hold me together in your holy plan. I'm clay becoming in the potter's hand.
I'm clay.
In the potter's hand.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 3. A voice cries out in the wilderness, not in the palace, not in the noise, but in the barren places. Prepare the way of the Lord.
I'm the voice in the wild where the echoes burn, crying out to the lost, it's time to return. Straighten the roads where the king will ride, open the gates, let the glory collide.
In the wilderness the cry was born, not in gold halls of kings reborn. Isaiah spoke of a highway clear, where the broken will walk without fear. John by the river with fire in his breath, calling to life what was bound for death. Repent, prepare, the kingdom's near. A thunder and silence the proud one's fear.
Clear the path, let the mountains fall. Straighten the way for the king's great call. In the barren wind where the echoes sound, a voice of mercy shakes the ground.
When Malachi promised the hearts would turn, fathers and children, the altars burn. Luke 1 showed the forerunner flame, calling rebels to walk in his name. Now cities roar, but souls are asleep, while wilderness cries cut sharp and deep. I'll stand where prophets once took their stand, a voice in the dust, fire in hand.
I'm the voice in the wild where the echoes burn. Clear the path for the king's return. Straighten the roads where the glory rides. Prepare the way till the world collides. Prepare the way. Of the Lord.
Daniel chapter 6 verses 19 through 23. The stone was sealed, the night was heavy. The pit echoed with breath and teeth, but heaven was louder, and the lion stayed still. I walked through the jaws where the shadows sleep. You shut every mouth when the pit ran deep. No fear in the dark, just faith that roars. My God is alive, my soul restored. Chains don't bind when his angels fight. I stood in the den in the dead of night. They plotted in whispers behind palace walls, turning devotion into fatal calls. Daniel knelt down 3 times a day, and they used his faith to trap his way. The law was sealed, the lions fed, a den of death, a prophet's bed. The king's regret felt thick like stone as Daniel walked in, but not alone. He hit the ground, but heaven hit first. Angels surrounded where fear could have burst. The mouth stayed shut, their power contained, because the living God by his word remained. I walked through the jaws where the shadows sleep. Shut every mouth when the pit ran deep. No fear in the dark, just faith that roar. My God is alive, my soul restored. Chains don't bind when his angels fight. I stood in the den in the dead of night.
Psalm 91 says he covers with wings, hiding you safe when destruction stings. No arrow by day, no terror by night, just promises burning like firelight. Timothy wrote, the Lord stood by when lions surrounded and darkness was nigh. Every fang was real, every shadow deep, but faith held the line. While the world fell asleep, I done roared louder. I just didn't break. I trusted the God who shuts jaw for my sake. When the morning broke, I was still whole. Not a scratch on my skin, not a bruise on my soul.
I walk through the jaws where the shadows sleep. He shut every mouth when the pit ran deep. No fear in the dark, just faith that roar. My God is alive, my soul restored. Chains don't bind when his angels fight. I stood in the den in the dead of night.
I've been in dens that didn't have claws, rooms filled with venom, silent applause. People smile sharp, waiting for me to fall, setting their traps behind every wall. Betrayal dressed like loyalty's friend, but lions still wait at every bend. I felt the pit close, the stone rolled in place, but his voice still cuts through time and space. Not every battle's with sword in hand. Some are just nights you choose to stand. And when the crowd thinks the story's done, the morning light shows what God's begun.
I walk through the jaws where the shadows sleep. He shut every mouth when the pit ran deep. No fear in the dark, just faith that roared. My God is alive, my soul restored. Chains don't bind when his angels fight. I stood in the den in the dead of night. Hey, hey, na 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 na.
Jeremiah chapter 3 verses 12 through 14. Return, says the Lord. I will not keep my anger forever, for I am merciful.
Come back home, the door's still wide.
Mercy's waiting where shame can't hide.
Return to me, let the wandering cease. I'm calling you back to the place of peace.
No more running through the night.
I'll clothe your scars in the morning.
Jeremiah cried to a faithless land. Return to the Lord, take his hand. Hosea whispered like a lover's refrain. Come back, he will heal your shame. He said, I love you freely, I'll mend your ways. I'll plant you deep where the righteous stay. Not thunder, not wrath, but mercy's tone. A father calling his children home. The wilderness fades where his arms extend. He breaks the yoke, he calls you friend. No contract, no price, just his voice that pleads. Return to me, I'll meet your needs.
Back home, the door's still wide.
Mercy's waiting where shame can't hide.
Return to me, let the wandering cease. I'm calling you back to the place of peace.
No more running through the night.
I'll clothe your scars in morning light.
The prodigal walked back down that road, heart full of shame, pockets unloaded, but the father ran. Arms open wide, no hesitation, no judgment inside. Luke 15 says he clothed him again, put a ring on his hand, called him my friend. Revelation says he stands at the door, knocking soft like he's knocked before. If anyone hears, lets me in their space, I'll sit at the table and share my grace. This isn't religion with cold decree, it's a fire lit path saying come to me.
Back home, the door's still wide.
Mercy's waiting where shame can't hide.
Return to me, let the wandering cease. I'm calling you back to the place of peace.
No more running through the night.
I'll clothe your scars in morning light.
Some of you are wandering streets unknown,
hide in the cracks, pretending you've grown. But late at night, when the noise fades away, you hear that whisper, you can't betray. This isn't guilt, it's a father's pull, a mercy that overflows. Wide and full, he's calling a generation lost in the maze. Back to the fire, back to the ancient of days. He doesn't ask you to clean before you come. He says come dirty, I'll make you one. The wilderness ends where the embrace begins. Return to me, let love break in.
Back home, the door's still wide.
Mercy's waiting where shame can't hide.
Return to me, let the wandering cease. I'm calling you back to the place of peace.
No more running through the night.
I'll clothe your scars in